Welcome back to the Googan Lab, everybody. Let's talk about my favorite bait of all time, the casting jig. I absolutely love jigs of all kinds, but the casting jig is my favorite, and we're going to be looking at the Googan Squad Juicy Jig, and this is a jig that I helped design with Ketchco, and just using some of my favorite aspects of jigs from my years of bass fishing. And so some of the things that make this an awesome jig are, first of all, the paint on the heads is super high quality. It's got a glitter type paint in it, helps match the skirt, just makes the jig head pop. I love mixing and matching my trailers with different colors and trying to match bluegill and crawfish. And the second thing that you're going to notice is a low profile line tie on there, and that is facing the opposite direction as the hook point, and that's going to allow you to bump this bait up against cover and get it to stand up. Sometimes when you've got a trailer on there and it pops up, it helps get those reaction bites from big bass. It gets that crawfish look of defensive posture or bluegill flaring up. So you've got the really low profile line tie, and our coatings on here don't go through the hole that a lot of jigs that you get, you'll see you got to punch the holes out on them. These are really high quality, and that low profile helps you get through cover better too. It doesn't stick out where it's going to snag against a stick or a rock or something like that. And with all casting style heads, you've got this flatter bottom right here, and we've got a wedge in the front, so that wedge is going to get you through a little bit of cover. But if you just settle it on the bottom, if you're going to drag it, it allows you to get that nice upright posture, and for dragging around docks and lay downs and all sorts of stuff, it's just perfect for that. So the thing I love about casting jigs is you can flip them, but you can also drag them. It's just a very versatile style jig. So you get a couple of different presentations out of it that are really good. Our weed guards are an oval shape, and the oval shape is just a little broader than your typical circular shape. Allows you to get through cover. And I've never even cut these. The way we designed it, I've never even had to cut one out of the package. They're just at a really good length on it. I'll just flare it out a little bit, and that's about it. We've got hand-tied skirts. So love hand-tied skirts on jigs and spinner baits. It just creates a better flare, better skirt presentation, and you don't have to worry about that skirt pulling down on you. Just keep fishing, not have to worry about that. A nice thing is we've labeled all of our jigs with a weight stamp on the bottom, so you can see if you're fishing a 3/8, a half, 3/4, and that'll help you if you break off a lure and need to throw that same weight that was getting bites, help you select that bait again. And then we have a double plastic keeper. That is just a really good thing when you're setting the hook. Maybe you miss a fish, you're just making a lot of casts, a lot of different pitches. Keeps your plastic on there so you don't have to worry about adjusting it, pushing it back on the head. It locks it on there solid. Got a good mustad hook on there to finish it off, and you could just fish this around anything. It's a versatile casting jig. Some of my favorite trailers to throw with it, I like to throw our Kraken Craw when heavily, fishing heavy crawfish. I love fishing the bandito bug on it as well. We've got a new bait, the Nuke Punch. That is a good trailer if you're throwing like 1/2 ounce or 3/4 with it. And the jigs just catch big fish, y'all. And on this particular jig right here, I've caught some of the biggest bass of my life. When you put on the Juicy and you feel a thump, that's what I dream about. So get you some jigs in your box. They're linked down below. We've got some really great colors, and you already know we've got some great plastics to go along with it to use as trailers. So check them out. Hope you get a big one. We'll see you next time on the Googan Lab.